Hello everyone, my name is Quanda. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, but I'm here to address rumors that have been spread about me and to clarify a couple of things. And by the grace of God, I am here, still here, standing because of God. I've always had the notion that, or considered myself a religious person because I didn't or couldn't accept a lot of the things that I had seen in the churches and the religious factor. I've grown from that. I've learned to become more accepting of a lot of things. But first and foremost, I am a spiritual being living a human existence. Now, I've always known I was different. I've got two families. There's my dad's side of the family and my mama's side of the family. I never fitted in anywhere, even though I tried and loved everybody. No matter the pain I was going through, I tried to make everybody feel comfortable. Okay? And let me speed this up a little bit. In the late 90s, I had a dream about one of my sons getting murdered. 9/26/2002, it became my reality. Who was I going to be angry with? God? The person that I trusted more than anything and anybody? No, I understood. Because if God wanted my son to live, that one bullet wouldn't have taken his life. He had a recording studio, or he was in the process of building it. Album completed. He was going to move places, make a move, because he wanted to be successful in that. After he was murdered, I didn't know what to do. I tried everything I could, and then I just felt like, okay, the studio, this is his dream, his legacy. I'm going to make it happen. I knew nothing about the studio, but I tell you what, I made it happen. Even though you don't see anything online about it or nothing like that, or the groups that I've dealt with or the people that were with me, that's all irrelevant at this point. Moving right along. It's been almost 20 years since my son was murdered, and each year I've done what I could, posted videos, talked to people. I got no support except for the few people that I was around. And believe me, the people that I kept close to me were few. So that's why I seem a little upset right now. I forgive them. I forgive everybody for what they did to me. I've always done that. I've always had a giving and a loving heart. Okay, moving right along. Last year, I posted a video with evidence, everything on it. After that, my whole entire life imploded. But before I go that far, I also posted something, tried to start a website or a YouTube channel about Miss Q manifesting God. I don't know if that was the trigger point to people or not, but somebody came on my TV in my home in a witch costume, jumped across the desk or whatever, said, "Oh, you manifesting God." That terrified the hell out of me. Because I was like, what the hell? And don't get me wrong, I am a sinner. I don't hide that. Yeah, I don't hide that, and I don't try to keep it from nobody. I am a sinner. But one thing for sure, I do not try to violate the 10 Commandments at all. Okay, and after posting the video last May, June comes around. I get a phone call about me having to go to the records department in DeKalb County to pick up some paperwork. Let me tell y'all this, my whole life imploded. I was beginning to feel weird, and I'm not hooked on anything but God, Jesus, my Father, my best friend, and my comforter. Let's get that right now. And yeah, I'm angry. I don't hate nobody. I forgive them for what they did to me, but you got to answer to God for all the things y'all did to me. And I'm talking about friends, family, frenemies, and people that don't even know me. Okay? By June the 16th, I was so throwed off and so messed up in the head, I didn't know which end was up and which end was down. I knew something was wrong with me, but I could not put my finger on it. Okay, I end up and got assaulted. I got beat up. This is part of the proof. It's scarring, it's healing now. I've got one on my knee too. But let me tell you what else happened. I'm trying to make this fast. I ended up at the Kroger. I walked after I got jumped on because I couldn't get any help. But there's some more in there that I'm not going to even get into that because it's not about proving what I know. It's healing from what I know and what was all done to me. Moving right along. I ended up at the Kroger near Grady. I walked from Glenwood and Columbia Drive to Atlanta. I was gang stalked, all kinds of stuff, and I just found out what that even meant last year. I was gang stalked, humiliated. Nobody would help me. I couldn't get to a phone. Nobody would help me. Okay, moving right along. I ended up and passed out at the Kroger. When I came to, well, what woke me up was the ambulance driver, Quanda Phillip. I didn't have any ID on me. Nothing. No phone, no nothing. How did this man know who I was? They transported me from there to Wellstar on Boulevard. The things that was done to me, I don't want to talk about it because the people that was involved, they all know. I went there to try to get somebody to listen to me and let me file an assault report and to get my injuries treated. Didn't help. Wellstar put me out of the hospital, released me, and it was pitch black dark. I had to walk from there to Grady trying to get some help. Once I got to Grady, I had a family member that was my emergency contact. But for some reason, they put me in mental health. Mental health now. Mental health. Think about it. Because I was telling them I felt like I had been drugged and something was wrong with me. I had problems thinking, focusing. I couldn't get my shit together for nothing, and I was constantly praying to God to help me. Okay. They held me in Grady from 6:17 to I think 6:26. I finally got released to this lady at this shelter for battered women. Lord Jesus. I call it Hell House. Something was evil in that house and with those people. I found out later, after being there like right before July the 1st, that I had been evicted. I had to get my stuff out of my apartment. The rent had been paid for June. July's rent wasn't even due. Make a long story short, after I got into this facility, I found out a whole lot of things about what was going on. This lady, even though I was still going through trauma, it was just a nightmare being there in that place. Things were stolen from me, taken from me. They say I gave them to them, but anybody know me, I wouldn't have gave away the stuff that they got from me, and I won't go into detail about that because it's neither here nor there right now. It's just the fact that this lady was supposed to have been helping me to get a lawyer to file charges against the apartment and my family member. After a while, she told me that it didn't even matter. Something made me go online to look up to see what was going on, and I don't know what sent me. Yes, I do. God did. There was a missing person report on me from DeKalb County. They denying it. I got the proof. It don't even matter. This lady I talked to people This policeman from DeKalb County was saying that she didn't know nothing about it. The lady that I was living with didn't press the issue, but yet and still, she's telling people that she got me a lawyer, and that after I left there, this is hard, y'all. Try to understand. I went through hell. I ended up homeless. Please believe this. I ended up homeless. I don't know what all rumors y'all done heard about me, but I know the things that I've heard that was being said out there about me, that I was on drugs, that I was this, I was promiscuous, I was that. If anybody know me, the only thing they know about me that I was caring, I was giving. Yeah, I smoked weed. Hell, who didn't? I drink a little bit. I didn't drink every day. I would give people stuff to drink when they came to my house. I did everything I could to try to be kind to people. But now it's time for me to start loving on myself. And I need to speak up for myself. Let me get this straight. I ain't never been hooked on nothing, not even a tink tink. I've been hooked on God all my life. Yeah, I'm a sinner. Don't get that twisted. Everybody sins. But I've learned to evolve from what happened to me last year. And this is the friends and family and frenemies, blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh. Didn't give a damn about me. Now, I had to leave Atlanta because living in that environment, in that women's shelter, was hell. Constantly being berated, belittled, lied on, bullied. This lady did not know I was battling with myself not to pluck them all up. She thought I was weak. Ain't nothing weak about me, and don't get it twisted. Yeah, I'm a little angry right now, but I forgive them. I'm venting because of the simple fact that people don't even understand. It ain't nothing. Y'all, only thing gonna separate me from God is death. And even that ain't gonna work because I'm connected to him till infinity. Y'all get that right. I'm so tired of people taking my kindness for weakness, thinking I'm simple-minded, spreading rumors and lies about me being this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. I guarantee you neither one of them will come up in my face one-on-one and spew that bullshit in my face. Now, throughout all my heartache and my cries out and everything, I realize now that I don't need anything walking on this planet on 2 feet that's deceptive, got evil intentions towards me. I trust nobody but God because he's the only one that stuck by me through all my sin, through all my pain, my heartache, and my tears that I cried for family members and folks that never gave a damn about me. And I finally realized that now. And my old-fashioned views was like, okay, blood is thicker than water. You got to love your family, love everybody no matter what. Yeah, I still do. And I've also learned that I got to love my enemies because the ones that tried to put me out there like I was a Jezebel, a whore, a slut, a drug head, prostitute, whatever it is, the rumors y'all got going out there. For the people that really know me, y'all know better. Did anybody stand up and defend me? No, you didn't. I reached out to people to try to get some help. Y'all turned y'all back on me, but that's okay. Because what y'all did to me, it only brought me closer to the Father. He is my comforter, my peacekeeper. But I had to come online to put this out there. Y'all haven't gotten away with anything. Father sits high and looks low. He sees everything you do in the dark and behind closed doors. Eventually, you're going to have to pay for all the things that you've done wrong in this world. If not, in the legal system, there's a spiritual courtroom that y'all going to have to face. And on that note, I am happy. I'm content. I am so stress free now. And I know that Father God, Jesus, is going to get me justice for my sowing. And he going to open the door and shine the light on all of the ones that lied on me and tried to portray me as a lunatic, that I had done paranoid, schizophrenia, all this. And to the family member that evicted me, I don't give a damn if I was running up and down Glenwood buck ass naked. There was no reason for you to put me out on the street. But you know what? I still love you. I forgive you. I just don't fuck with y'all.